91.1 FM, The Boss. Watch us live in our social media, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, at KNLY 91.1 FM.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Good morning, good morning. Thank God it is Friday. We are having a Fearless Friday here at 91.1 The Boss. I am Orlando Daniels, sharing with you on today's Entrepreneur. I am excited about today's guest. She has some wonderful information. I'm going to allow her to share a little bit with you. Her name is Deneen Genius, and she wanted to make sure I pronounced it correctly because I was about to call her a genius. And so let's let her share a little bit about her business. She's an actual travel agent. She used some other words to describe how she's looked at and viewed from those that she is employed by. And so I want to give her the opportunity to let her share a little bit about her business and how she got involved and all that good stuff, because I got some questions. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's do this.
Tell the people who you are.
Well, my name is Deneen Genius, and my travel agency is Signature Adventures, and I named it that because when you go out and something is yours, you sign your name. So when you come to me and you are my client, I'm going to give you the best experience, and once you sign your name, you know it's yours. So So I'm all about adventures, and we're going to make some memories.
That's a great not only outlook, but being in this industry, I think I got an opportunity to talk to you a little bit while we were preparing to come on. And one of the things that I asked you about, what sets you apart from all the other agencies that's out here? A lot of people are getting into being a travel agent. It has become an actual extension to someone's actual financial increase. So tell me what made you decide to get involved in becoming a travel agent, but also what sets you apart once again?
Well, one reason I decided I wanted to do it is because I love travel. Most of the time you don't have to sell travel. It's something we all want to do. We all want to experience different places, lands, excursions. And when I travel with my family and friends, I'm the one doing the planning when they want to do an excursion, the convenience of it, shuttles. And I decided this is something, I can do for myself as a business. And one thing that I feel like will set me apart with my clients is I want to start off as your travel advisor, because the stress of traveling starts with the decision making of where you want to go, what would you like to do, and all the way until packing luggage tags, boarding tickets, and getting on the plane and enjoying your travel. So I said, first, I'm your travel advisor. Where you want to go, what would you like to do? I can probably give you some suggestions of things you might not have thought of. You like snorkeling. Maybe you want to see a moose. Maybe you love whales. And with those questions, you may think you want to go one place, and I may give you ideas of something else you may want to try. So, and then after that, I'm your travel concierge. I'm going to be there every step of the way until you're on that boat and on that plane. That's
a good business model to have in place as it relates to being an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. And then also, it sounds like you go above and beyond for your clients, which really says a lot. I am not familiar in the sense of getting someone that comes alongside and aid me in my travels. I'm the person that puts it together. When you single, you make it work. But I believe in having someone to speak for you, to aid you in areas. I teach and believe that there's a grace and an anointing for every assignment, as well as for every season of life. Mm-hmm. And so if this is your assignment, if this is what you were purposed and born to do, it becomes easy. It's not a job. Yes. It's I heard this morning in our focus meeting, if it doesn't make your heart sing, then you may be actually engaging in the wrong area. So is it making your heart sing? Are you excited
absolutely.
About it? It seems like it.
I love it. And I love when my clients get excited about, I didn't think of that. Or give me different quotes, because I didn't think about that cabin, or I didn't think about that excursion. Or I'm asking you questions about your family, because you don't know that your child loves sand. You may have a future paleontologist there, but you didn't think about that. When I asked you those questions and I said, well, what about this excursion? What about this? What about going on an Alaskan cruise? And then they think about it and say, let me sit down and talk with my family. I come back and they've changed their whole vacation to something else that they didn't thought. They thought they wanted to go to Disney, and next thing they know, they're whale watching on an Alaskan cruise.
You know, I've learned in being in this industry, being able to not only recommend but suggest things that other people have not considered, and sometimes we do that based on our experience. So,
Yes.
is part of your advisement, is it tied to your experience in travel?
It's tied to a lot of my likes,
Okay.
things that I would think would be weird, and once now I'm like, I can do that. Maybe I want to see a kangaroo. Maybe I want to go to Australia. And you don't think about it until you know it's out there. The opportunity is there. You can experience the things that was just an idea. And so I'm just asking questions. And everyone is like, oh, I just want to see sand and beach. But now you can have an excursion. You can go on a hike. And when you can go to Rome. Like, you can expand it also with your family, or just something different for a certain anniversary. And people don't think of those things.
Okay, so in creating the perfect package for someone, how does someone go about deciding where they want to go? And actually, I understand the importance of making sure, one, you have a budget.
Right.
Do you aid them in creating a budget, or do most people, when they come and share with you in regards to travel, they pretty much already know what it is that they desire to do? Or is that something that you actually say, you know what, this is a great foundation or starting point. Let's look at this. This is what your money can do, because there are times we want to we want to be on the champagne cruise,
We do.
but we need to hang out with the beer boys. So
We do.
we have to know the difference in relations to what we want to do. And how to go about getting to, from step A to, to the end
Exactly.
results. So how do you aid someone who doesn't have a lot of money, but they have a little bit to play with, some wiggle room? How do you aid them in saying, okay, this is what this is going to require,
Right.
and then let's put this money here for the fun part?
Right.
How do you help someone structure that?
Well, first we start with, they're usually telling me where they want to go.
Okay.
And then we decide, okay, what is your budget point and your price point? And so I send things below their price point and a little above their price point. And you get some people who believe their price point is one amount. And then once they see a different price point with a different luxury or a different brand, they may be able to go. But I always start at their price point.
Okay.
Whatever you believe is going to make your vacation comfortable and fun, we start there.
Okay.
And I put the quote together, I send it to you, you ponder it, and I may send something a little above just to say, what about this cabin? Or maybe this excursion? What do you think about that? And they have time to, it's risk-free, quote, they have time to say yay or nay.
Okay, so here's a question for you, because I remember my first experience in flying and boarding an airplane. That whole experience.
It's stressful.
And now you have to deal with, getting through the gates, all the things that you have to go through the preparation. Do you lighten that load as well?
I lighten that load. I can get your boarding passes. I can help you get your passport. I can help you get your luggage tags. I am there 24/7, 7 days a week. Up to the minute you board, whatever questions you have. I'm going to send you a friendly checklist, because there are certain things people may forget. For your children, for you, make sure you have your documents. I am there every step of the way. So literally, you are getting everything from me in a friendly email before you get on that plane. You're not forgetting anything, because I am making that memory with you.
Tell me about making memories with your clients from start to finish. What have been some of the highlights of being in this industry and establishing your own business and aiding others? What have been some of the comments that you've received from satisfied customers?
I received thank you so much, because I have couples who, this is their first trip as a couple. And usually no offense to men, but the woman is putting it together. And she wants something romantic and something simple. And her price point was perfect. Her hotel room was perfect. So they're just happy it was seamless. And when they're with small children, and just telling them what snacks to take for children on a plane, that helps just a plane ride. So I've just got thank you, and thank you for making this so easy. And so I've also done stuff with well, they're my children, but just young people going on a trip, and you have different ideas, and I made that very easy. You know, them deciding on something, going together. So I get more thank you for making this so easy in the idea process, the decision-making process, and then all the way to the trip.
Well, I heard you say that normally it's the women that are putting it together. For myself, I'm a hopeless romantic, so
Yes.
I have a problem putting things together.
Right.
I like to show that part off. It's, especially when it comes to creating memories, not just creating memories, but when we think about trips and traveling abroad and things of that nature, I've learned that you can create memories and you don't have to go anywhere.
That is true.
You don't have to go anywhere.
is true.
And being here in Houston, there's so many places that you can get out and venture out in. Let me ask you this: being a travel agent, most people come to you for utilizing your service in traveling abroad. But when we talk about locally,
No.
can you help them with local
I
things
can
as
help
well?
you with local things. You want to get away for a weekend, hotel stays, just here, and not even just here. If you want to go San Antonio, Dallas, and you want to venture out, I can help you with rental car. So everything.
Okay. I need something free. What can you help me out with? I need to go somewhere. I'm going to need a break. I mean, the best part about today, it being Friday, and I was able to come in here. It's that that relaxed, cool down
Right.
day. Yesterday I had when I say I had a day yesterday, I had a wonderful day.
I saw that.
But it was hot.
Yes.
I lost about 15 pounds somewhere.
Yes.
I'm going to go back and look for it a little bit later. But had a wonderful time being out sharing for the 4th of July and all the festivities. Let me ask you this: did anyone choose to use Signature to get away for this weekend for the holidays?
Unfortunately, no. But I do have some people that are coming up for Labor Day. So nobody for the 4th.
Okay.
They were already planned. So I had Memorial Day, no 4th. I have a few in August and Labor Day. So I'm assuming everyone's spending time with their families for the 4th. But Labor Day, they're leaving.
How much time do you need to aid someone in getting away?
You mean when you're calling me?
Like if I call you tomorrow, hey, I need to be XYZ.
I can get you a quote in 15 minutes. Where do you want to go? What's your budget point? I have access to hundreds of cruises, hundreds of getaways. We have travel preferred partners with hotels and car, passport, whatever documents you need. I can do that and get you a quote in 15 minutes.
Listening to you talk about your services, hearing you say all that you do for your client, it really says, one, that you genuinely care about your client. And I've been saying this, and I'll be probably utilizing this quite a bit this morning. There's a huge difference between a customer and a client.
Yes.
And so when you consider the relationships that you've established, are they ongoing?
Yes.
Because that's key, because a lot of people get in business and they don't realize, and I just put a post out on Facebook as well as Instagram. You shouldn't have to look for customers or clients.
No.
They should be looking for you.
Yes, and I love
and
that.
so we want people to come out looking for you. I mean,
Yes.
going through all of your social media information, anything that will aid them in getting in contact, having this experience. So what I want to do is give you an opportunity to actually share all of the information that they would need to get in contact with you, so that you can help them make some wonderful memories and add to their adventure. Put a little spice in what they got going on.
Right.
Go ahead and share that information with us.
Okay. My website is Deneen Genus. So let me spell that slowly. DENEEN Genus GENOUS.IntelliTravel.com. So IntelliTravel is INTELLITRAVEL.com. travel.com. That is my website. You can look on my website and do a self-service if you want to. You can also, once you register, it alerts me that you're looking, and if you can't find something or there's a travel partner that is not available for you to see on my website, I definitely can help you. And once I get that alert that you are there, I know you're interested, and I definitely will contact you. So I'm always available.
All right, she's giving you all the information that you would need to get in contact with her. But fellas, I need you all to do me a favor. I need you all to prove her wrong. I need you to reach out to her, make some plans. Hey, listen, if you got a boo, listen, you got a boo. Listen, I'm going to say this, and I'm kind of, but it's out here, so I have to really communicate to those that are listening. You got a boo, side piece, the wife, however you're trying to do what you're trying to do. Listen, you want to make some memories. You want to make, just make an impression.
Yes.
This is the lady to help you do it. But
Yes.
fellas, I'm going, listen, I've been feeling discriminated about, quite a bit. All the people that's coming on this show, they got all these things that they want to say, and I think it's just a little shade being thrown my way. But listen, fellas, we know how to put it together. So connect with this lady. Connect with Miss Deneen. She has some wonderful information to get you on a plane, get you on the boat, get you somewhere secluded, isolated, have fun.
Okay.
So look, connect to her. Talk to you soon. I'm Orlando Daniel signing off from today's Entrepreneur. Be blessed and enjoy your weekend. Be safe.
Hola, Hani, ¿qué haces?
Estoy esperando el